Hi, this is Mark Swain, and this is my short technology reel to show some of the applications, designs, and character rigs that I've done over the past few years. At Feature Animation, one of my major tasks was to support and to create new tools and rigs for animators to use. And one way I've been doing this is to borrow upon the classic Disney techniques that animators have been using for years, like timing charts, thumbnail sketches, all of these things, and trying to put them into the computer world so they can get the inspiration from their paper into the computer fast. Another breed of animator that I've learned quite a bit from is stop-motion animators, and the ability to use both hands. In the computer, we don't use both hands most of the time, and for a stop-motion animator, they can pose a whole puppet out with two hands. In the computer, it's rather difficult to do with simply a mouse. So keeping these classic animation techniques in mind, what I like to do is use them to design user interfaces, character rigs, and workflows for the animators, and this is an example of that. This is a facial animation system that was used in the movie Dinosaur, and it's actually built on top of Maya. We removed the interface to make things simpler, put the mugshot interface on, and the only buttons that are needed to do facial animation are presented. Makes it much easier to learn and for the animators to use. This is one of the character rigs that I created for the Magic Lamp project. It's the Super Genie. You can see it on the show reel portion of this DVD. The director of this film was also Eric Goldberg. He was also the creator of the Genie for Aladdin. And he bases all of his drawings for the Genie on Hirschfeld drawings, where you have one smooth action line going from the head to the toe, and you get that nice arc going through the whole body. And that's what he wanted from these characters, to be able to get one smooth arc and to bend it and stretch it into any position that you want. This technology was later used in a couple of other films, and the technology led to what we currently are using today. This year at SIGGRAPH, I presented a sketch called Sketch Pose, and the way the tool came about is by watching Glenn Keane here draw these action lines over a given picture that he had. And he does these to find a better pose, to push the pose into a new direction. But to me, it kind of looked like splines from the camera point of view. So if you look at a traditional character, this is like an alien character, and you have to pick the controls one by one and move them. So if you have all these tentacles on the screen and you have to pick every control one by one to do that, it could take a long time. So working with a software engineer, we created this tool which allows you to draw in the camera plane a sketched line, and then by selecting a group of controls, the controls will then snap to the closest point on that sketched line. Now there's several different modes. You can make the line stay there so that you can see where the line's going, then the tentacle will snap, or there's a refinement tool where you can just do the end of the tool. Either one, it works pretty good. The best places it works on is characters with long tails, hair. We've been trying to groom hair. This is one of the animators on Chicken Little, and we tried to use Sketch Pose on that movie to see how well it would work. And Jason here is using a Cintiq monitor, and he's drawing directly on a 3D character and posing out the character for his animation. I thought he was just helping me out with this scene, but he actually was doing a real scene from the movie. So the tool actually works pretty good in production on a real character. This is another thing we tried, is taking a traditional animation desk and taking the glass part out of it and actually embedding the Cintiq monitor into it. This allows you to rotate the monitor to any angle so you can get a good feel on your drawing angle. So that's just a short overview of some of the technology aspects in my work that I've done over the past few years. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.